I mean, recently I watched Five Nights at Freddy's the movie with Jam Master.
You like it?
It's awful. It's a terrible movie.
It is, yeah. It was made by people who made. It was made by people who just pick up these IPs and with they work with the
But
budget they have to
so
make
many
something.
people keep yelling at me like, "Oh, you hate that movie? Well, you don't know anything because Five Nights at Freddy's the movie is one of the greatest films of all time." And I'm like, no, it's awful. I just froze. Fantastic. Eighth place. Cool.
Um, I mean, I saw the movie for free because someone uploaded it on Discord, so I just watched it there. I
Yep.
think it was alright. I mean, I'm gonna be fully honest. I had that shit come out like years ago when I was a kid and still into Five Nights at Freddy's. Not even a kid, like my teens. I probably would have liked it, but now it's just.
How
I'm
how
glad that I'm
there's
glad that
nothing to
Matt
like
Pet
about the
and
film. It's just very boring. There's barely any fighting or
actually.
scales in it.
I'll say this. I'm glad that Matt Pat and Corey X Shin or whatever the hell that black guy's name is
Oh, in it, yeah.
ma ma made a cameo there in the movie. Plus, I like that they had that 2014 song Freddy playing the credits. It was actually very
Yep.
nostalgic. But that's about it. I don't think the movie was necessarily bad, but
That was a bad film. The acting was bad. The script was nonsense. There's a lot of like cheesy scenes that made me laugh hysterically.
that's the thing. If it makes you feel something, it did something. It's a terrible horror. Think about it like this.
No, here's the thing. I was bored
It's a
throughout the
good
entire
bad
movie
movie.
until something really bad and stupid comes out, and then I was like laughing hysterically. So it's not like Batman and Robin where I laugh hysterically throughout the entire film. This is something where I was bored most of the time, but then sometimes I will laugh hysterically because of how bad it is. So I got maybe like two or three laughs out of the film. That's it. Ah, come on.
Alright, just checking something here on my. I'm just checking something here on my end.
Like there's a scene at the end of the
What?
movie where the little girl named Abby sees that Springtrap has a drawing on the wall with him holding hands with all the animatronics. So she decides to take that off the wall and then draw a picture of Springtrap killing all the kids. And that somehow makes all the animatronics side with her, and that made me laugh hysterically because one, there's no way they can know for a fact that actually happened. Like I can draw something, and then, does that mean it's evidence that that actually happened? No. Two, they were devoted to Springtrap the whole entire time, so how do they know that she's not lying? Again, no evidence. They just drew a picture. And then three, they never even look at the picture. They just immediately like something clicks in their memory and say, "Yep, okay, we're doing it." Even though they didn't look at the picture, they didn't look at the drawing. They're just like, "Yep, okay, sounds good. Let's do it. Let's kill the guy who we were friends with the entire film." Oh, this map sucks.
Yeah, I think it's the last one though. I kind of wish I had like the spaceship from Monster versus Aliens because I do remember that was one of my favorite tracks in Dreamworks Superstar Karts on PS3.
Yeah, I wish
Like to me,
Susan was here. My fan favorite
I'll
character.
s- I'll just say this. I do believe this is better than that game, but that's not really a high bar. It has
Yeah, it
more
isn't.
characters, like it has more characters, has better level design. I do believe the music is slightly better. That's because the original one was just eh. The original one, I just remember the one from the spaceship and Shrek Swamp because the Shrek Swamp's music is basically the same as the intro, that little guitar music. But that's about it. Hmm? What hit me?
I think the only 2D animated film that DreamWorks still acknowledges is Spirit. Spirit of Standalone. They still use that IP now, but now as like a little kid goalie show for like little goals. But at least they acknowledged one 2D animated film.
I like Sinbad. Not sure if that was made by them.
Yeah, that was the last one they did before they went out of business doing 2D animated films. You didn't like the Moses one, Prince of Egypt? That
Oh
that's considered
no,
the
of
best
course I
one.
do. No, of course I do. I love that movie. I've been watching years though,
It's
but I really
great.
liked it.
It still holds up.
Honestly, that's the one movie that kind of made me adopt the ideology because I was raised Christian,
Yeah.
though I don't believe in any of that crap. Like I was raised, my mom and my grandmother forced me to go to church on Thursdays,
Why don't you believe
but
anymore?
no, it was just
Is it because you watched
I don't
Boss
think
Baby?
nah, I just they're cool stories that you could learn. You know how every Family Guy episode has like one thing you should that people characters learn from it. It's kind of a bad example to compare this, but I see them as you should like learn from the stories that the Bible has to take away what the lesson you learn from those stories.
Yeah.
But to believe in God and the stupid shit that the church preaches, it just seems like such it's an archaic mindset. You know what I mean? Because that shit's people believed in the church because back then there was no like explanation to our origin. People were like small-minded and believed in higher entities. Now it's a more open world with more freedom, and as such, nice. And as such, I just I don't know. I think religion is just a scam. Some way to just get money off of you through donations and whatnot.
No, it depends on what church you go to. Like Protestants, they just believe in the Bible. They don't tell you to donate money or anything like that. It's the Catholic Church was like, oh, it's a pope who's talking to God all the time. Okay, I
Poop.
only had connection issues with the swamp level.
Yeah, but that's not the game. That was like Parsec shitting the bed on that one.
Yeah,
But yeah. And also, my dad also like showed me like his religion, which I also respect, but I
the
don't
Hindu
follow
religion.
it. Yeah. In fact, I mean this with respect. I like the drawings of their gods. I think they make for cool Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which is funny. I thought that for like the longest time, and I later found out that Yu-Gi-Oh actually made cards around Indian gods, which is funny.
They did.
But I don't know, man. I it's, I'm not sure if I believe I'm agnostic or if I'm because I do believe I'm just atheist. Also, do you want me to bump up the difficulty, or do you want to keep playing on regular?
You could if you want. You want to go turbo mode?
Yeah. Like I did all of these, but because I was playing with keyboard, all of these was because I was playing with keyboard. I was missing a some of those ones.
Hmm.
Do you want to do Shreks, or do you
Okay.
want to do like you want to do bad guys and slash Puss in Boots? Because San Ricardo is Puss in Boots.
Uh Whichever one you want to do. You want to do Shrek or you want to do the Boots and Boots one?
I want to do this one because I think you'll like it.
Okay.
It has oh Moonchild. Hang on, no, this one. I think you'll like this. Actually, not this one. This one's better because I think the level layout's better.
Moonchild.
Yeah, it just reuses previous levels from previous cups, but it compiles like the best of them into 4 races.
They should make a movie with Moonchild.
If anything, I want to watch Bad Guys. I never watched that one, and I think this one is the
I
best
seen it
voice acting.
before. I'm not a big fan.
You're not a big fan?
No. Do you like Steven Universe?
No. Hell no.
Well, all the humans look like Steven Universe characters in this film.
Okay. Uh,
I like the animal designs fine, but the freaking humans are designed like Steven Universe, and the plot is just nonsense. And the plot twist of the film is very easy to figure out at the beginning of the film.
All right, I'll take that into consideration while watching the movie.